I think we're here with the story of spring training, maybe the story of 2017 coming in, Eric Thames. Hey, talk to me a little bit about this story. Pretty unbelievable. In 2012, you're starting left fielder for the Blue Jays. Then you end up getting traded to Seattle, a little bit of time with Baltimore, and then you end up in Korea for 3 years. And now you're with the Brewers 2017 on a 3-year deal. Just take us through the journey a little bit.
Yeah, the journey's been a little bit of a whirlwind, you know.
You think?
Yeah, I could. I had no idea what was going to happen. I couldn't have scripted it, any better than it is. I just kind of had an open mind and had to, hang on and go with the journey and hang on for the ride, pretty much. But yeah, I was in 2011 and 12. I was in the big leagues with the Blue Jays, and I got traded to Seattle for Steve Delabar. And then I struggled a little bit, platooning. I mean, it's a rough gig, but, I put too much pressure on myself, and, I didn't do as well as I had hoped. And then, up and down, and then I was in Venezuela playing winter ball, and a few weeks in, my agent called me, and he was like, hey, the Korean League, is interested in you. And I said, no chance, I'm not going over there. I was 26, and I was like, there's no way. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to try to make it back to the show. And then my agent said, hey, man, it's okay, just go, see if you like it. Japan, I don't know what's going to happen. And all of a sudden, Milwaukee popped up, and I was like, I'm going to go there. It's like, I'm going to Milwaukee.
That's so great. Now, what's the difference? You've played in the big leagues here, and you played over there in Korea. What is the difference between being back here in the big leagues and the Korean baseball?
I would say the travel. There's no clubhouse guys over there. I've got
laundry.
Oh yeah, I've gotten made fun of so much because I'm doing stuff I'm ordering stuff on my own, I'm doing all this stuff, I'm cleaning all my stuff up, and it's like, wait, this is the big leagues. There's clubhouse guys that do all this stuff. You actually shower at the field. Over there, the travel is you dress in the hotel room, you get on the bus in full uniform, go to the field, put on your spikes, play. After the game, within 5 minutes, you're on the bus going back, and you shower in your hotel room.
Like it's high school. High school.
Yeah, so you have fans want pictures, and you stink, and it's just oh, come on, at least let me shower. But yeah, it's a lot of little things like that that's a little bit of a difference, but it's still it's the same game.
Yeah.
It's the same game, so it's still difficult, but it's still fun.
You talked about the pressure part of when you were first up here in the big leagues and how that changed. I was reading an article that was talking about how when you first got to Korea, you struggled a little bit with some of the off-speed pitches and stuff, and then you learned meditation. Can you take us through that a little bit of how that meditation has helped you with the mental side of the game?
Yeah, in Korea and Japan, they love the forkball and the split. And as you know, when a guy has a good arm action on it, it's so hard to hit, so hard to lay off it. So I had to study pitches like that, and it's kind of visualize and meditate, because over there's no batting cages.
Oh, there's not?
So all you have is live BP. If you're struggling, it's live BP, a live arm. It's just I want to slow things down or something like that, but you have to kind of do dry swings. So I did a lot of that stuff, and yeah, the meditation. I read a lot of books about how to do it, because obviously I'm just a jock, I'm just a brute. It's I don't know what I'm doing. Okay,
right.
Just sit there. Okay, I want pizza.
Slow
And it's
down.
yeah, I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna go play video games. Yeah. So I studied a little bit, and that kind of helped me kind of ground myself and visualize and kind of slow things down. It's amazing how calm things really are. If you're stressed out, if you're pressing, if you're angry, or you're sad or whatever, it's when you kind of quiet everything down and just focus on your breathing, for at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I know the gurus and the monks do hours and days and all that stuff. Yeah,
minutes.
But yeah, 5 is I was okay, I gotta shut this down. I gotta do something. Your mind starts doing all this crazy stuff. But yeah, that helped me a lot.